The Iowa Hawkeyes coming off a most impressive victory, maybe the one most impressive victory Coach Lisa Bluder has had in her storied tenure here at the University of Iowa, as the Hawkeyes won at Williams Arena last Thursday against the Minnesota Golden Gophers 105-49, and led by 56 points with just over 3 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. In that third quarter, Iowa outscored Minnesota 37-12 and then 21-3 in the fourth. The key is now to get that momentum, continue to do it, and push forward and play as close to that as possible. Now, it's not going to happen game in and game out where you've got 35 points, 13 rebounds, 11 assists, back-to-back triple-doubles from Caitlin Clark. Monica Sonato's been terrific in the middle, as Iowa shot 40 of 68 from the floor, 9 of 17 from three, and 16 of 19 from the free throw line. But tonight, it's the Illinois Fighting Illini, the only game that these two teams will play this year. And of course, you remember, it was supposed to be 5th or 6th ranked Indiana. Well, COVID issues in the Indiana program. They've canceled or postponed games this week. And the Hawkeyes and Coach Bluder desperately tried to find a Big Ten opponent this weekend and found Illinois. This game was supposed to happen in February, but Illinois also had a postponement against Nebraska. So the Fighting Illini made their way to Iowa City yesterday for today's contest. So instead of the 12th of February, the Hawks in Illinois will play tonight. And then Iowa will play a couple of road games coming up this week. But the key thing is, for the Hawkeyes, now back in the top 25 at 25, try to get victory number 12 on the season and go 6-1 in Big Ten Conference play, looking for their 5th victory in a row. We'll get the pregame comments from head coach Lisa Bluder, and that will all lead up to a 5 o'clock tip. Iowa and Illinois, the only meeting this year. This is Hawkeye women's basketball from their field.
A sense of pride that comes from the life of a farmer. How many people can say they have a famous tan named after them, or be known for their wave when they drive past neighbors and strangers alike on a 2-lane road? Whether it's a farmer's tan or the farmer's wave, we are proud to be known for a lot of things. We feel that pride every night at the dinner table, knowing we feed our family and yours. Iowa Corn is proud to be on the sidelines cheering on the Iowa Hawkeyes. In Iowa, we grow corn, but the truth is, corn grows Iowa.
The next time you visit Eastern Iowa, check out the official local business partners of the Iowa Hawkeyes, the Hotel at Kirkwood Center, Bachmeyer Carpet One Floor and Home, the Jill Armstrong team with Skogman Realty, and Klosterman Construction, building custom homes for 20 years. Klosterman Construction is a premier custom home builder doing everything from remodels to exclusive custom homes. Klosterman takes the stress out of your building project. Award-winning designs, quality craftsmanship, and superior customer service. Call 319-545-7088.
You know when your internet works, your life works. Living with unreliable internet or slow speeds is a hassle you can't afford. Hawk fans, don't settle for subpar service. Get Extreme Internet and transform your whole home. With Extreme powered by Mediacom, you can enjoy speeds from 60 meg up to an incredible 1 gig, intelligent whole home Wi-Fi, and unbeatable reliability. You want great internet at a great price? Give us a call at 844-4FASTER and talk to the Extreme Internet Pros today. Speeds may vary and a monthly data usage allowance applies.
College sports fans now have access to hundreds of weekly podcasts that zero in on the college sports world. Now available in the Varsity Podcast Network and part of the new Varsity app. The app is free and available from wherever you get your favorite apps. Download the Varsity app today to have access to hundreds of national podcasts as well as your favorite team-focused podcasts. The Varsity Podcast Network now available for free on the Varsity app. Download from the App Store and listen today.
Welcome back inside Carver Hawkeye Arena for the Hy-Vee shoot-around with Coach Lisa Bluter, brought to you, of course, by Hy-Vee. You can save time and shop online with Hy-Vee Aisles Online. Go to HyVeeAislesOnline.com. And, Coach, the good news is that we're playing basketball today. It's just, it's been tough. Postponements, cancellations. Now Indiana out, Illinois in, and that's good news to be playing inside Carver.
Well, it is. I mean, we did not think we were going to have a game today, and ironically, it ends up at the exact same time and day as what we were planning on, just the opponent. The color of the uniform is a little different. So instead of bringing in number 1 Indiana, we're bringing in Illinois, who has struggled a little bit in conference. And I watched them play, and I'm not really sure why, because they do have talent. I mean, and they have really good athleticism, and they shooting the 3 ball pretty well at 33% from the 3-point line. So sometimes I just don't understand it, to be quite honest.
Well, you look at Jada Peebles. She's wreaked havoc in this conference for a few years. A good place to start for Illinois. Absolutely.
Their point guard, and she's shooting 40% from 3-point range in conference. And so our goal with those top 3 guards is hard twos. We got to make them take hard twos. We're going to run them off that 3-point line. And but 32, Aaliyah Nye can really shoot the 3, and she shoots 9 threes a game at 42%. So once again, you know, they're scoring 67 points a game in conference, and that's not a bad number. So defensively, though, they're giving up quite a bit.
Well, you talk about making them shoot hard twos, get them off the 3-point line. That's something that worked very, very well against Minnesota.
Something we've been trying to stress all year long is our 3-point defense has got to get better, and we're really trying to make people take those hard twos. So very happy with our success at that in Minnesota, and would love to see it again with these top 3 shooters for Illinois today.
We'll continue to break down tonight's matchup with Coach Bluter when we come back. This is Iowa Hawkeye women's basketball from Learfield.
Next time you visit Eastern Iowa, check out the official local business partners of the Iowa Hawkeyes, the hotel at Kirkwood Center, Klosterman Construction, the Jill Armstrong team with Skogman Realty, and Bachmeyer Carpet One, Floor and Home of the beautiful Guarantee. Bachmeyer Carpet One is proud to support the Hawkeyes. If you're looking to remodel, build a new home, or just redo a room, we are your flooring store. Outstanding design and sales staff with the knowledge to guide you in a friendly, stress-free atmosphere. Bachmeyer Carpet One. Come visit us.
Get your ice cold Bud Light Seltzer here. Even though you can't go to the game, doesn't mean the game can't be brought to you now here. Just go to budlight.com/delivery. That's budlight.com/delivery.
Give me 2 mangoes.
Coming at you. It's a little short. Ow. Sorry. You know what? I'm just going to walk them over to you.
Whenever there's a game to watch, there's a Bud Light there. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, and Bud Light Seltzer, IRC Beer in Texas, St. Louis, Missouri.
When you set up a savings goal with U.S. Bank, it grows with you. There's no limit to what you can crochet. Can do. Doesn't have to be crocheting, but it totally could be. Like the headphones you're listening to this ad with, you could totally crochet those. There's no telling where your savings goal will take you. Maybe you'll save enough for yarn to crochet your house or the whole town. Oh, right. Doesn't have to be crochet related.
Set up savings goals on the U.S. Bank mobile app, even for the wildest of dreams. U.S. Bank. We'll get there together. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Check out Bump's Restaurant, located on Melrose Avenue in Iowa City, inside the new Nagel Family Clubhouse at Finkbine Golf Course. We use fresh whole ingredients and scratch cooking in all of our dishes. Come enjoy a blackberry avocado salad, our famous pork tenderloin, or maybe our signature Kinnick burger with a side of our fresh hand-cut french fries. And don't forget to try our legendary Mary and handcrafted cocktails. Reservations are encouraged. Make yours today by calling 319-335-9662. Bump's Restaurant, legendary man, legendary food.
Coach, it just seems like when Monica touches the basketball, just great things happen. Obviously, a terrific passer, but obviously can score anywhere around the paint, and I'm sure that's going to be part of today's game plan as well.
Well, she has the Midas touch for sure. That girl's got the best hands and unbelievable, shooting percentage. And so absolutely, our game plan is always to try to get the easy ones first. We want the open threes, or we want post moves, or we want to get to the rim and draw fouls and get to the free throw line. So that is our game plan, try to get the ball into Monica. I just don't know that there's many better players in the Big Ten Conference than Monica inside.
And one thing, too, looking at the highlights and watching the film from Minnesota, you love passing and pretty basketball. Boy, there were a lot of pretty plays in that game.
There really was. I think it was 23 assists on 9 turnovers in that game. That's Iowa basketball. High assists, low turnovers, great shooting percentage. I really enjoyed that game. It was one of those games where everything was kind of going our way and not much was going Minnesota's way. And hopefully we had a little bit to do with that. But, it was just a really, really fun game. And I'm just hoping to follow up today with that same kind of enthusiasm, that same kind of execution here in Carver Hawkeye Arena.
And that's really the key, too, isn't it? Hey, look what you can do. Now keep going.
Absolutely. It felt right. And I tried to explain to somebody, it's just sometimes you just get this feeling like your team is all on the same page and they're gelling and they're coming together. And it just felt right at Minnesota. So we wanted to make sure we get that feeling again today in Carver.
Well, let's do it, Coach. Another home victory.
Thank you.
Head coach Lisa Bluter on the pregame show. Back with more after the break. This is Hawkeye women's basketball from Learfield.
When you set up a savings goal with U.S. Bank, it grows with you. There's no limit to what you can crochet. Can do. Doesn't have to be crocheting, but it totally could be. Like the headphones you're listening to this ad with, you could totally crochet those. There's no telling where your savings goal will take you. Maybe you'll save enough for yarn to crochet your house or the whole town. Oh, right. Doesn't have to be crochet related.
Set up savings goals on the U.S. Bank mobile app, even for the wildest of dreams. U.S. Bank. We'll get there together. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
Get your ice cold Bud Light Seltzer here. Even though you can't go to the game, doesn't mean the game can't be brought to you now here. Just go to budlight.com/delivery. That's budlight.com/delivery.
Give me 2 mangoes.
Coming at you. It's a little short. Ow. Sorry. You know what? I'm just going to walk them over to you.
Whenever there's a game to watch, there's a Bud Light there. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, and Bud Light Seltzer, IRC Beer in Texas, St. Louis, Missouri.
Texting while driving is a very dangerous form of distracted driving. Drivers who use handheld devices while driving are 4 times as likely to get into crashes that can injure themselves or others. Drivers of all ages simply don't realize the dangers that are posed when they take their eyes and minds off the road. Everyone needs to do their part. Help save lives. Don't text and drive. This message is brought to you by the Iowa Department of Public Safety, the Governor's Traffic Safety Bureau, and your local law enforcement.
Hey, it's hard to beat an instant winner. And that's just what InstaPlay gives you. You buy a ticket and then you can win instantly. But we wanted to make it even better. Right now, all non-winning InstaPlay tickets are eligible to play it again. You can enter for another chance to win big cash prizes from $1,000 to $20,000. Might be hard to beat, but $20,000 would do it for me. Visit ialottery.com for complete details.
Woohoo!
It's Iowa at 11-4, Illinois at 6-10, and today's game sponsor is Midwest One Bank. February is American Heart Month, with the goal of focusing on cardiovascular health. Midwest One Bank is proud to support the American Health and Heart Association in every community that it serves. Experience simply better banking at Midwest One Bank. Thank you to Midwest One Bank for your partnership with the Iowa Hawkeyes and, of course, the American Heart Association. We'll take a look at the starting lineups after we pause for station identification. You're listening to Iowa Hawkeye Women's Basketball. For Illinois, one starter is out for the Illini today, and that is Erica Porter, a 6'3" sophomore, though wasn't averaging a lot of points, just about 3 per contest. So a little shakeup in the Fighting Illini starting 5. Giovanna Lopez, a 6'3" senior, who had 8 and 5 against Purdue last time out, a 89-67 loss, will get the start. She'll be joined by Michigan State transfer Kendall Bostic, a 6'2" sophomore, very active underneath, a terrific rebounder. Aaliyah Nye, leading scorer for Illinois at 12.1, at 19 against the Boilermakers. And then Jada Peoples, the point guard, a 5'10" junior, very good three-point shooter at 40% on the year. And Demila Brown, at 5'7", out of North Little Rock, Arkansas, and a junior. Same starting five for the Hawkeyes: Kate Martin, McKenna Warnock, Monica Sonato, the front court. Caitlin Clark, the nation's leading scorer, and Gabby Marshall coming off a season-high 16 in the backcourt. Hawkeyes in the gold uniforms, script Iowa in black across the front, and the ball is in the air. The tap is won by Sonato against Lopez, and the Hawkeyes will have the opening possession. Courtside here at Carver Hawkeye Arena. Iowa going to the basket to our right. Kate Martin on the left wing. Now Marshall in between the circles. Back to Clark, left side. Now in the corner to Warnock. Her jumper is a little bit strong off the right side, but Martin grabs the long rebound. Cross-court pass to Marshall. Now Clark will set things up. Couple of dribbles, lob pass inside. Sonato, there's an easy two as Lopez tried to front her. Perfect pass by Caitlin Clark, and Monica Sonato gets the Hawkeyes on the board, 2-0. Sonato averaging 20.1 points a contest. Coming off of 23 and 7, 9 out of 10 from the free throw line against the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Nye gives it off to Brown. She'll pull from the elbow. No. Nice box out by McKenna Warnock. Flips the ball to Clark down the right side. Bounce pass inside to Sonato, and it's knocked away by Peebles. And Brown in transition swings a pass outside to Nye. Knocked away by Kate Martin, but Nye, the leading scorer for the Fighting Illini, now will fire a three-pointer that is a little bit strong. Bounced a couple of times and popped out into the hands of guess who? Caitlin Clark. She weaves her way to the basket, and little short right-handed layup is good. Clark went from the right side of the lane to the left side of the lane, back to the right, and she is 1 for 1, and the Hawks go up 4-0. Nancy Fahey in her 5th year at the helm of Illinois. Jump shot is missed by Peoples from 15. Big rebuilding project. Illinois just has not got on track yet. Clark misfires from three-point range on the right wing. Lopez the rebound. Illinois has got some good size. Lopez at 6'3", Bostic at 6'2". And inside, Lopez goes up strong on the right block and gets it to Bostic, and she's able to score. So Lopez to Bostic, and Illinois on the board, 4-2 Hawkeyes with the ball. Sonato to Clark, back to Sonato, easy layup. Faked out the Illini defense that time, and Sonato has 4 of the 6, and it's 6-2 Hawkeyes. Here's Nye, angles to the right wing, keeps that dribble going. Now Bostic out high, dumps a pass inside to Lopez. She fakes, spins, and travels. Tried to get down on the right block against Sonato, and as she tried to back in, shuffled her feet, and that'll be a turnover. Kylie Fierbach comes in for Kate Martin. Fierbach, the first player off the bench for the Hawkeyes. We've played 3 minutes. Iowa 6, Illinois 2. Hawks with the basketball. Fierbach, free throw line extended right. Brown comes out on her. Inside to Sonato, goes to work again on that right block. Just making it look easy. Illinois has given up a lot of points this year, especially in the paint. Here's Nye to Brown, stolen away by Clark. Clark down the right side, goes up, layup short. Illinois did a good job to get back defensively, but loose ball dug up by Marshall. Now to Fierbach for 3, and she swishes that from the right wing. That's a great sign. Kylie Fierbach, a three-pointer, and the Hawks go up 11-2. 4 minutes into the game. Here's Bostic, top of the key. Warnock on her. Brown comes off a screen, pulls from 16 straight away, no. And the ball dug up by Warnock. to Clark, to Sonano, layup, no, and she's pushed from behind. 2 free throws upcoming for Monica Sonano, who just like at Minnesota and many games just beat everybody down the floor, and that's all Illinois could do. Foul is on Aaliyah Nye, leading scorer for Illinois. Kate Martin back for the Hawkeyes. 2 free throws for Sonano. Buries the first one. Monica with 7. Remember, she was 9 out of 10 from the free throw line at Minnesota. Second one, perfect. As she got a nice birthday gift with a victory. Back in her home state. Sister plays for Minnesota. 13-2. Good start for the Hawkeyes. 5:44 first quarter. Bostic gets the ball inside to Brown, and then she dribbles it back out to the right wing. Illinois looks for a lot of high-low action. And there's Lopez at the free throw line. Makes a move down the right side of the lane and traveled against Staddy O'Grady, who just came in for Sonano. Eva Rubin will come into the game. But first, a 30-second timeout called by the Fighting Illini. 5:29 left to go in the first. Iowa 13, Illinois 2. Hawkeye fans, as many of you have, don't forget to continue to join us for Hawk Talk with Coach Lisa Bluter. Weekly radio show presented by Oaknall at Bumps Restaurant at Finkbine Golf Course from 6 until 7 this week. The show will be on Wednesday night. And of course, the full show schedule can be found under the Connect tab at HawkeyeSports.com. Wednesday night for Hawk Talk with Coach Bluter. And that's because we'll be heading to State College, Pennsylvania tomorrow for Iowa and Penn State on Tuesday. Hey Hawkeyes, is your small business ready for a big promotion? To support and celebrate small businesses, United Healthcare and Hawkeye Athletics are teaming up for the Spotlight on Small Business Sweepstakes. Winners receive radio promotions, social media recognition, and much, much more. To enter, visit HawkeyeSports.com/UHC. United Healthcare is a proud sponsor of Iowa Hawkeye Athletics. Fast start for Iowa. Out to a 13-2 advantage with 8 points in the paint already. Got Sonano with 8 points. A 3 off the bench from Fierbach, and Caitlin Clark also with a basket. Iowa 5 of 8 from the floor. 1 out of 3 from three-point range and 2 out of 2 from the free throw line. Where Illinois has not shot well today. 1 out of 5, and they have missed their only three-point attempt. On the season, Illinois is averaging 66.1 points per contest and have given up 70.9, shooting only 40% from the floor, 33% from 3, and just a 65% free throw shooting team. Fighting Illini did defeat Wisconsin back on the 9th of January, 68-47, then lost at Penn State 90-72, and to Purdue 89-67. Out of the timeout, Iowa basketball. Clark angles right side, hesitates, tries to dribble behind her back, and then is doubled and gets the ball out to Marshall. Now Fierbach, now Clark. Peebles comes out on her. Very good defender. 5 to shoot. Here's Clark into the paint. She'll pull up from the elbow. Shot no good, but Martin goes after the rebound, but tipped it out of bounds along the baseline. Good defense that time by Illinois. 13-2 in favor of the Hawkeyes. Illinois, they'll call a lot of plays, a lot of sets. Get the ball to Nye, free throw line extended right. Now to the right wing, Brown, jumper off the right side of the iron, no good. And Rubin hustles after the ball, and it goes out of bounds along the side. Iowa basketball. And Astucia Sika into the game from Australia. And Clark is shoved at the top of the key. That'll go against Eva Rubin, transfer from Arizona State. Averaging just 1.6 in conference play. But a physical player, so she's there to play some defense. Hawks with a possession. O'Grady gets it back to Clark. Clark on the right wing. Gets it back from O'Grady. Works the reverse layup a little bit strong. O'Grady taps it out of bounds along the baseline over to Illinois. 13-2 in favor of the Hawkeyes. 4:17 left to go, first quarter. Jada Peebles, 5'10" junior. Marshall out on her. McKenzie into the game. Hands it to Nye. Nye pulls up top of the key. Shot no good. Off the back of the iron. O'Grady receives a pass from Clark. Goes up and has it blocked away and out of bounds by Aaliyah Nye. Nye, the sophomore, good hustle. A clean block, and the Hawks will have it along the baseline in a box set. Here comes Sonato and Warnock back for the Hawkeyes. O'Grady will come out. Clark as well. Jayla Oden, a 5'9" freshman, in for Illinois out of Baltimore, Maryland. Martin will trigger it in. Does so to Warnock. Goes up on the left block. Can't convert. And the rebound taken down by Illinois. Good physical play by Illinois the last three trips defensively. Oden running the point. Likes to go left and does. And an offensive foul will be called on the screen. Eva Rubin, that's her second. And we told you she likes to play physical. And she'll try to initiate contact and frustrate you. 13-2. Hawks need a bucket here. Got some good looks, just have not been able to convert. Fierbach along the baseline takes one dribble. Opposite side to Marshall. Illinois recovers well defensively. Now Martin, top of the key, angles left side. Lob pass inside Sonato. Now back to Kate. Opposite side, Gabby Marshall for three. Skipped up left side of the rim. But Martin gets the rebound. Back to Warnock. Corner three is short. Hawks have had some really good open looks, just have not been able to hit the three-pointer. Fierbach does have one. Illinois wants to slow the tempo. Oden gets it to Anastusiska, and she is called for traveling. This is her fourth school. Transferred from Duke, also has spent time at Cal and UT San Antonio. 13-2, Hawks with the lead in the ball. Martin, free throw line extended right. Now to Marshall. Takes a couple of dribbles, whips the ball left side to Martin inside Sonato, and little turnaround left-handed shot is up and good. Good quick move in the paint by Sonato. She has 10 of Iowa's 15. And it's 15-2. 2:20 left to go. Here's a deep three-pointer, top of the key by Nye. A little bit long. Sonato, the board. Now to Fierbach, hesitates, drives baseline. Kicks it back out to Kate Martin in between the circles to Marshall. Back to Fierbach for three, left side of the rim, no. And Nye hustles after the rebound. Hawkeyes have plenty of time to set their defense. Oden Drives down the right side. Shot is up off Marshall. Just a one-on-one move down the right side of the lane, and Gabby will be called for the foul. That's her first, the team's first. Taiwo in, Clark in for Fierbach and Marshall. Peoples back for Nye. Jayla Oden, who's very good off the dribble. Good quick first step at the free throw line and misses the first. Law enforcement is cracking down on wearing seatbelts. The Iowa Governor's Traffic Safety Bureau reminds you to click it or ticket day or night. Oden makes the second. She had 11 and 6 against Purdue. 15-3 in favor of the Hawkeyes. Inside Sonato, right block goes to work, and a block and a foul will be called on Lopez. And the foul before the shot. So ball possession for the Hawkeyes. Clark gets it into Sonato, back to Caitlin. Looks inside, now whips it to Taiwo, who works the baseline and goes strong to the basket. Good strong move on the baseline by Tomi Taiwo. And the Hawks have 5 points off the bench, and it's 17-3. Here's Oden, drives down the right side against Taiwo. Short jumper is up and no good. Too strong off the window. And Martin comes down with the rebound and is pushed from behind. Foul will be on Jayla Oden. Her first, team's third. Iowa basketball. 1:08 left to go, first quarter. Clark hands it off to Martin. Now back to Caitlin. Uses a Sonato screen, whips her way through the lane, and easy layup with the right hand. Clark with 4. Coming off of 2 triple doubles. 19-3. Hawks on top. Peebles with the basketball for Illinois. And a whistle away from the ball. And an offensive foul will be called on Oden. That's her second. Ball was on the left side of the court. That call was made way over on the right side. 19-3 in favor of the Hawks. Leonai comes back for Illinois. Iowa basketball. Here's Martin, off to Clark, top of the key. Keeps that dribble going, and now will pull for 3, rimming no. Nye with the rebound for Illinois. Hawks will have a couple of seconds if the Illini use the entire 20 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Peebles at the timeline. Taiwo out on her. Just working the clock. Bounce pass inside. Bostic layup on the left block is good. Hawks will have to hurry. Here's Clark, right wing. Dribbles behind her back and has it taken away at the buzzer. And that'll do it for quarter number 1. Hawks got off to a great start and then had a period of 3 or 4 minutes where had a tough time scoring, but the defense was there the entire 10 minutes. We have played 1, Iowa 19, Illinois 5. This is Hawkeye women's basketball from Learfield.
Texting while driving is a very dangerous form of distracted driving. Drivers who use handheld devices while driving are 4 times as likely to get into crashes that can injure themselves or others. Drivers of all ages simply don't realize the dangers that are posed when they take their eyes and minds off the road. Everyone needs to do their part. Help save lives. Don't text and drive. This message is brought to you by the Iowa Department of Public Safety, the Governor's Traffic Safety Bureau, and your local law enforcement.
Oh,
You know that old injury of yours, the one in your knee or maybe back? Instead of going to the doctor and then doing physical therapy, why not start with therapy first? Athletico Physical Therapy is changing the whole healing process around. Their physical therapists will find the source of your pain and help fix it. Start with them and start living pain-free. Just like that.
It all starts with Athletico Physical Therapy. Schedule your free assessment at athletico.com. No prescription needed. Proud partner of the Iowa Hawkeyes.
Hey, it's hard to beat an instant winner. And that's just what InstaPlay gives you. You buy a ticket and then you can win instantly. But we wanted to make it even better. Right now, all non-winning InstaPlay tickets are eligible to play it again. You can enter for another chance to win big cash prizes from $1,000 to $20,000. Might be hard to beat, but $20,000 would do it for me. Visit IALottery.com for complete details.
Good 20 minutes of basketball for the Hawkeyes with 14 points in the paint. Lead at 19-5. Got off to a really hot start and then cooled down a little bit. Iowa 8 of 20 from the field, just 1 of 7 from three-point range. Kylie Fierbach able to get a three-pointer to go. Hawks have been great on the boards. Have out-rebounded Illinois 13-7. Illinois, who's tried to slow the pace, not get into the running game with Iowa, has walked the ball across the timeline, has only shot 10 times, 2 out of 10, 0 for 3 from 3. Hawks have 5 assists to 2 turnovers. So Illinois will have the basketball to start the second quarter. Peebles angles right side, and Asika drives in and is fouled by McKenna Warnock. That's her first. So free throws for Illinois. First one is long, no good. Second one is good. And Astucia Sika, 1 out of 2. As Snato goes to work down on the right block and put a shot up. Kendall Bostic was there defensively to bother it, and it falls off the front of the rim. Here's Peebles, who has not scored. Angles right side. Nye coming off a screen at the top of the key. Drives right side and loses control of the ball into the hands of Caitlin Clark. To Warnock along the baseline. Moves in the paint. Left-handed layup off the window is good. First hoop of the game for McKenna Warnock, who had 9 and 5 boards at Minnesota. 21-6 in favor of Iowa. Peebles dribbles between her legs. Right-handed push pass to Nye. Now back up top, and Astucia Sika hits a three-pointer to the top of the key. Good shooter. A lot of experience have to come out on her. Here's Martin, drives paint. Feeds it left side to Marshall. Didn't have much, so she brings it out front. 21-9 Hawkeyes. Here's Clark into the paint, and a blocking foul is called on Jada Peebles. Her first, Illinois' first in the quarter. All possession for the Hawkeyes. Clark gets it into Sonato, and then it's stolen away by Kendall Bostic, who plays with a lot of energy. Experienced Big Ten player. Peebles out near the timeline. Gets the ball to the free throw line, and Astucia Sika lost control of it. Clark all the way to the rim, coast to coast, and lays it up and in. Clark with 6, and it's 23-9 in favor of the Hawkeyes. 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's a pull-up jumper from the elbow that is long by McKenzie. She had 7 against Purdue. Martin with the rebound. Drops a pass inside. Sonano wide open. Lays it up and in. Sonano broke free in the paint. And a terrific find by Kate Martin. And that prompted an Illinois timeout. 7:44 left to go in the second quarter. Hawks 25, the Fighting Illini 9. This is Hawkeye women's basketball from Learfield.
MidAmerican Energy and you, together partnering to change the energy landscape by pioneering money-saving, energy efficiency programs and building a new industry in Iowa, wind energy, all while keeping your rates low. So what's next? We'll keep delivering cost-effective energy efficiency programs while putting money back in your pocket. That's right. You decide how best to spend your savings. That's a partnership good for you, good for the environment, and good for Iowa. Another way we're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Get your ice cold Bud Light Seltzer here. Even though you can't go to the game, doesn't mean the game can't be brought to you now here. Just go to budlight.com/delivery. That's budlight.com/delivery.
Give me 2 mangoes.
Coming at you. It's a little short. Ow. Sorry. You know what? I'm just going to walk them over to you.
Whenever there's a game to watch, there's a Bud Light there. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, and Bud Light Seltzer, IRC Beer, beer in Texas, St. Louis, Missouri.
Check out Bump's Restaurant, located on Melrose Avenue in Iowa City, inside the new Nagel Family Clubhouse at Finkbein Golf Course. We use fresh whole ingredients and scratch cooking in all of our dishes. Come enjoy a blackberry avocado salad, our famous pork tenderloin, or maybe our signature Kinnick burger with a side of our fresh hand-cut french fries. And don't forget to try our legendary Mary and handcrafted cocktails. Reservations are encouraged. Make yours today by calling 319-335-9662. Bump's Restaurant, legendary man, legendary food.
Hawks start strong here in quarter number 2 with 6 quick points and lead at 25-9. Only gave up 5 points in the first 10 minutes. And it's been Monica Sonano. No surprise with 12 total points on 5 of 7 from the floor. Of course, remember Sonano scored a season high 31 points against Nebraska mid-month. Is ranked 3rd in the nation in field goal percentage at 65.2 and 29th in field goals made at 116. Also ranked 22nd in the nation in points per game at 20.1. Has played terrific. Illinois basketball out of the timeout. Peebles against Marshall, almost a steal by Fierbach. Illinois will have it along the side. McKenzie will throw it in. Clark comes over to guard the inbounds pass, gets it to Peebles against Gabby Marshall. And Peebles gets away from Marshall, but it's poked away by Gabby into the hands of Fierbach. Down court to Warnock, and Warnock was kind of looking for the pass on her left side, and it went toward the right, toward the hoop, and just couldn't get her body turned around, and the ball goes out of bounds over to Illinois. 25-9 in favor of the Hawkeyes. Here's Nye. Fierbach on her. Leading scorer for Illinois has nothing. Here's McKenzie, drives down the right side of the paint off the window and gets it to go. Crawled over the right side of the rim. McKenzie gets her first basket. Clark in transition, right-handed layup, count it. And she is fouled, and a chance for a three-point play. So just like that, Clark answers. She has 8. McKenzie, her first personal. And Clark at the free throw line. It was 3 out of 4 at the line of Minnesota. A little bit long on this one. But Sonano, the long rebound, out to Gabby Marshall for 3. A little bit strong off the right side of the rim. Bostic with the rebound. 27-11. Iowa over Illinois, second quarter action, 6:44 left to go. Illinois working the ball around the perimeter. Iowa with really good defense. Remember, a big key for the Hawkeyes as a shot from the elbow is up and good by McKenzie. She has 4. Make Illinois take tough twos. And that was a tough two. Sonato gets inside. Help defense comes over and knocks the ball away from her. That was a good job by Jayla Oden. Backup point guard. Angles right side. Now will pull from the elbow. Shot no good. And the ball tipped out of bounds by Warnock. Illinois will keep possession, 27-13. Sydney Fulter comes in for McKenna Warnock. 27-13, exactly 6 minutes left to go, second quarter. Hawks get it in. Anastasia Sika makes a move in the paint. Shot is up and no good. And a Fulter the rebound. Gets it to Clark, fakes left, drives right, kicks it in the corner, and a charge will be called on Caitlin Clark as Oden was in position. Clark picks up the offensive foul. Illinois walks the ball across the timeline. Another called play. Illinois calls just about every play from the bench. Turnaround jumper won't go for McKenzie, who has been shooting the mid-range shot well. And a foul, or no foul, just off of Iowa underneath. Hawks going after the rebound along the baseline. So Illinois will have possession. Get the ball out to Nye. Now McKenzie, free throw line extended left. Nye, top of the key. And a foul will be called on Kylie Fierbach with a reach. 27-13. Hawks on top. Illinois gets it in. Here's Oden, drives right. Cut off by Marshall. Swings the ball to Anastasia Sika, and she drives baseline and lays it up and in. Lob pass inside. Sonato wide open on the left block, and the left-handed layup is good. Sonato with 14. (29-15). Hawks on top. Illinois with the basketball. 4:40 left to go, second quarter. Lob pass inside. Bostic goes to the left hand. Shot no good. Offensive rebound by McKenzie. She goes up and is fouled. That'll be the first on Sonato. Taiwo and Martin back for the Hawkeyes. And O'Grady for Sonato. So Taiwo, Martin, Clark, a Fulter, and O'Grady the 5. Free throw good by McKenzie. She has 5 and has been productive off the bench for Illinois. Second one also good. She'll attack off the dribble as that scorer's mentality. 29-17. Hawks on top with the ball. Martin, free throw line extended left. Taiwo, top of the key. Rubin comes out on her. Trying to get a pass inside to O'Grady, and it's stolen away by Bostic of Illinois. Here's Oden. Angles left side. Uses a Bostic screen and pulls from the top of the key short. A Fulter the rebound. Here's Clark, top of the key, dribbles between her legs. Keeps that right-handed dribble going. Feeds it left side of Fulter. Clark trying to post, and a hold on the inside is going to be called on Oden, her third. Just had her arm wrapped around the shoulders of Caitlin Clark. Warnock back for a Fulter. Peebles back for Illinois. And Clark will throw it in along the baseline. Out high to Warnock. Dribbles right and lost her balance. Goes up and is fouled. That'll go against Bostic. That one looked like a clean block, but might have been some body. So Warnock will be at the free throw line to shoot two. 29-17 Hawkeyes. 3:47 left to go until halftime. First free throw, no good. Tonight's game brought to you by Bud Light. Bud Light proudly welcomes back Hawkeye fans to Carver Hawkeye Arena this year. Bud Light is for the fans. Second one put right through. Warnock has three. Had 9 and 5 rebounds at Minnesota, and it's 30-17. Hawks by 13, 3:40 left to go. Here's McKenzie, free throw line extended left. Looking for a shot, drives left, little floater on the baseline, strong, and Clark comes away with the ball. Top of the key, drives left, feeds right, layup, two for Tomi Taiwo. Great fast break. Clark to Taiwo, and an easy basket. Tomi has four, and it's 32-17. Peebles to Nye. She'll pull and knock down a long two, and a foot on the line just right at the top of the key, and that's her first basket. Inside, pass is deflected, but dug up by Taiwo. On the right wing, drives paint, splits two defenders, and gets the layup to go. And a steal by Taiwo on the inbounds pass, and lays it up and in. A quick four from Tomi Taiwo energizes the crowd. 36-19. Boy, that's the energy you want Taiwo to bring. Three-pointer by Peebles, left wing, no. Fight for the rebound, dug up by Illinois. Amuson got the rebound, but then traveled as she went up for a jumper. Junior from Iowa Western Community College. Fierbach in. Sonano as well. O'Grady and Clark will sit down. 36-19. Hawkeyes with the lead in the basketball. 2:15 left to go until halftime. Inside, Kate Martin wide open, left-handed layup, her first basket. Terrific passing by the Hawkeyes, looking for that extra pass and an easier shot. Just as they did at Minnesota, when Iowa had 23 assists and just 9 turnovers. Amuson gets it left side, and the jumper is no good, an air ball. And then Iowa lost the ball along the baseline. And Astusi Sika back into the game. So Illinois will have it after Iowa lost control. And off the inbounds play, three-pointer right wing by Nye is no good. Sonano the rebound. 38-19. Hawks on top, 1:30 left to go second. Fierbach posting, didn't get the ball. Here is Martin, free throw line extended right. Hands it off to Warnock, tries to go baseline, and a push will be called on Illinois. And Astucia Sika, that's her first. So that'll get McKenna Warnock to the free throw line. Blue is caring, blue is convenient, and now blue is Medicare Advantage from Wellmark Advantage Health Plan, offering all-in-one Medicare coverage, our extensive network. and the confidence of being covered by Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Learn more at wellmarkadvantage.com. First one right through, second one rimming no. Warnock with 4. And Illinois hauls down the rebound. Brown working the point for Illinois. And Astucia Sika with the ball. Gives it off to Amuson. Misfires from three-point range, top of the key. Taiwo the rebound. Hawks by 20. 39-19. We're under a minute, second quarter. Inside Sonato. In the paint. Turns. Short jumper is up and no good. Bostic the rebound. And Illinois will once again slow the pace. Brown averaging 10.3, doesn't have anything today. Hawks defense has been suffocating. Nothing's been easy for Illinois. Here's Nye, drives down the middle of the paint. Shot is up off the window, no good, strong. And McKenna Warnock comes down with the rebound. Hawks can hold for 1. Up by 20, Martin just holding the ball. Up by the big Tiger Hawk logo. Brown on her. Martin goes right. Cuts back. And the floater from 15 gets it to go at the buzzer. Kate Martin, nifty move from the right wing. Got it to the free throw line. And then a little floater from 14. Bounced on the iron and fell through. Good first 20 minutes of basketball for the Hawkeyes as Iowa leads it 41-19. Here in Iowa, we grow corn, but the truth is corn grows Iowa. Corn is a multi-purpose crop which benefits the entire state. It feeds our livestock, nourishes our families, and provides clean burning fuel for our planet. Thank you to Iowa's corn farmers. Bud Light halftime show is up next. Iowa 41, Illinois 19. This is Hawkeye women's basketball from Learfield.
Multi-platinum country superstar Sarah Evans is bringing her Copy That tour to the newly remodeled event center at Riverside Casino and Golf Resort on May 21st.
And I could not ask for more. You were born to fly. No place that far.
Tickets are on sale now at riversidecasinoandresort.com.
Get your ice cold Bud Light Seltzer here. Even though you can't go to the game, doesn't mean the game can't be brought to you now here. Just go to budlight.com/delivery. That's budlight.com/delivery.
Give me 2 mangoes.
Coming at you. It's a little short. Ow. Sorry. You know what? I'm just going to walk them over to you.
Whenever there's a game to watch, there's a Bud Light there. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, and Bud Light Seltzer, IRC Beer, beer in Texas, St. Louis, Missouri.
This is the Bud Light halftime show. Rob Brooks back courtside with you. 41-19 Iowa over Illinois. You know, interesting thing about the last 4 quarters of basketball, going back to the Minnesota game on Thursday, Iowa outscored Minnesota 13-12 in that third quarter, 21-3 in the fourth. So 15 points total in 20 minutes for Minnesota. Today, Iowa after 1 led 19-5 and then outscored Illinois 22-14 in the second quarter. So the last 4 quarters, second half at Illinois, first half today, Iowa has given up 12, 3, 5, and 14. 41-19 is our halftime score, and this is the Bud Light Halftime Show, brought to you by Bud Light. Bud Light proudly welcomes back Hawkeye fans to Carver Hawkeye Arena this year. Bud Light is for the fans. Individual scoring, Sonano with 14, Warnock with 4, Kate Martin with 4, Clark with 8, and also 4 rebounds and 4 assists. 3 for Kylie Fierbach, and 8 off the bench for Tomi Taiwo. For Illinois, 4 points from Kendall Bostic, 2 from the Fighting Illini's leading scorer, Aaliyah Nye, with 2. Sarah Anastasia Sika has 6, as does McKenzie. So good production off the bench for Illinois, as the bench points are 13 for Illinois and 11 for Iowa. 41-19 is the halftime score. Back with more after the break. This is Hawkeye women's basketball from Learfield.
When you set up a savings goal with U.S. Bank, it grows with you. There's no limit to what you can crochet. Can do. Doesn't have to be crocheting, but it totally could be. Like the headphones you're listening to this ad with, you could totally crochet those. There's no telling where your savings goal will take you. Maybe you'll save enough for yarn to crochet your house or the whole town. Oh, right. Doesn't have to be crochet related.
Set up savings goals on the U.S. Bank mobile app, even for the wildest of dreams. U.S. Bank. We'll get there together. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
The next time you visit Eastern Iowa, check out the official local business partners of the Iowa Hawkeyes. The Jill Armstrong team with Skogman Realty, Bachmeyer Carpet One, Floor and Home, Klosterman Construction, and the Hotel at Kirkwood Center, Iowa's premier luxury hotel, named Iowa Tourism's 2021 Hotel of the Year and awarded the AAA 4 Diamond Award for lodging. To make reservations, visit thehotelatkirkwood.com or call 877-751-5111 for more information.
Texting while driving is a very dangerous form of distracted driving. Drivers who use handheld devices while driving are 4 times as likely to get into crashes that can injure themselves or others. Drivers of all ages simply don't realize the dangers that are posed when they take their eyes and minds off the road. Everyone needs to do their part. Help save lives. Don't text and drive. This message is brought to you by the Iowa Department of Public Safety, the Governor's Traffic Safety Bureau, and your local law enforcement.
Hi, Hawk fans. This is Gary Dolphin. I've been telling you about Authentic Brand's superb Hawkeye gear. But did you know Authentic Brand by TCB Companies is an official outfitter of well-known enterprises and organizations, including iHeartRadio Group and Learfield? The style and comfort and great looks of Authentic Brand gear, both sporty and professional, will give your image a boost. Outfit your personal and professional life in Authentic Brand gear.
Oh, you know that old injury of yours? The one in your knee or maybe back? Instead of going to the doctor and then doing physical therapy, why not start with therapy first? Athletico Physical Therapy is changing the whole healing process around. Their physical therapists will find the source of your pain and help fix it. Start with them and start living pain-free. Just like that.
It all starts with Athletico Physical Therapy. Schedule your free assessment at athletico.com. No prescription needed. Proud partner of the Iowa Hawkeyes.
Welcome back on the Bud Light Halftime Show. It is Iowa 41 and Illinois at 19. And, of course, we'd like to take this opportunity to talk about Go Red for Women. And Julie Fitzpatrick, who is a co-chair again this year for the Go Red for Women here in Iowa City, certainly was planning to be with us as always today. Unfortunately, she lost her voice yesterday, and we'll certainly read some comments from her. And starts off on behalf of Go Red for Women. Certainly want to thank Jenny Olson and Midwest One Bank for their long-term support of GRFW and the American Heart Association. We'll talk to Jenny here in just a moment. They've had a great partnership over the years and a lot of growth in this movement and their sponsorship of this game and also the annual luncheon. And of course, the Go Red for Women movement was created back in 2004 for women to empower and get educated on heart disease, which is the #1 killer of women. And we'll be back and talk to Jenny Olson of Midwest One Bank after the break. Iowa 41, Illinois 19. This is Iowa Hawkeye women's basketball from Learfield.
At MidAmerican Energy, we harvest the wind to provide you with clean, affordable energy. But did you know our commitment to wind energy also creates jobs and generates millions in local revenue? That's money your community can use to fix roads, support first responders, and improve schools. MidAmerican Energy's commitment to renewable energy delivers positive results for our state. And it's one more way we're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
When you set up a savings goal with U.S. Bank, it grows with you. There's no limit to what you can crochet. Can do. Doesn't have to be crocheting, but it totally could be. Like the headphones you're listening to this ad with, you could totally crochet those. There's no telling where your savings goal will take you. Maybe you'll save enough for yarn to crochet your house or the whole town. Oh, right. Doesn't have to be crochet related.
Set up savings goals on the U.S. Bank mobile app, even for the wildest of dreams. U.S. Bank. We'll get there together. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Are you looking to downsize from your family home to begin your retirement years? Our Oak Knoll East campus is for you. I'm Steve Rowe, Executive Director at Oak Knoll. Our new campus has many unique amenities for your active lifestyle, in addition to providing the same great services that Oak Knoll has offered our residents for over 50 years. We're now open and have a few 2-bedroom apartments still available. Call me at 319-351-1720 or visit oakknoll.com to set up your personal tour. Go Hawks!
Not all internet is created equal. It's a lot like choosing a quarterback. Technically, you could sign up any new rookie provider on the block, but the success of every device in your home depends on it. Will they perform in the clutch, or will they buffer under pressure? Extreme provides the speed you need with a 100% gigabit technology network and amplified Wi-Fi. And unlike signing a quarterback, Extreme Internet requires no contracts. There's only one pick to lead your team. It's Extreme, powered by Mediacom.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by the University of Iowa. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the expressed written consent of the university and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the university.
Hawks back out on the court, leading 41-19. And, of course, Julie Fitzpatrick, who is the co-chair of Go Red for Women, would love to be here today, but also wanted to let everybody know what a wonderful group focused in on spreading the message of heart health, educating women on the signs and symptoms of heart disease, and sharing stories to help one another, and certainly engaging our community sponsors. This, in turn, helps raise the funds that are used right here in the Iowa City community to further research and provide education so that women not only understand their greatest health threat, but also know how to take action to lower their risk, which is the ultimate goal, is to save lives. And Jenny Olson, Midwest One Bank's Community Engagement Officer, and certainly a longtime supporter of the American Heart Association and in all the communities that Midwest One Bank serves. And Jenny, we've talked before in your involvement year after year for Go Red for Women and the American Heart Association. Just tell us about the bank's support and also the various outreach initiatives that are underway.
Yeah, absolutely. So we've been involved in American Heart Association efforts for years, specifically the Go Red for Women. We sponsor the Go Red for Women luncheon every year. We usually have a couple groups of employees attend that luncheon as well, and several employees on the committee. We also participate in the Go Red for Women Wear Red Day every year. That's usually early February. I think it's February 4th this year.
That's correct. Yep.
So we'll be participating in that. So you can watch for all the fun on social media for Midwest One Bank on that day. Day. And then we've also just had many years of partnership with the Hawkeyes and supporting this partnership with the Hawkeyes and the American Heart Association to sponsor this game and raise awareness for heart health, specifically for women.
And this kind of kicks everything off, doesn't it?
Yes, it sure does. So we're getting ready for Heart Health Month here and excited to help the American Heart Association raise awareness.
Well, Jenny, appreciate your time, and we'll continue to promote it all the way up through the month of February.
Thanks for having me. Go Hawks.
You betcha. Jenny Olson with Midwest One Bank here, talking about Go Red for Women and the support of the American Heart Association. 41-19, Iowa over Illinois. This is Iowa Hawkeye women's basketball from Learfield.
Texting while driving is a very dangerous form of distracted driving. Drivers who use handheld devices while driving are 4 times as likely to get into crashes that can injure themselves or others. Drivers of all ages simply don't realize the dangers that are posed when they take their eyes and minds off the road. Everyone needs to do their part. Help save lives. Don't text and drive. This message is brought to you by the Iowa Department of Public Safety, the Governor's Traffic Safety Bureau, and your local law enforcement.
What would you buy with an extra $1,000 to Shields this holiday season? How about an extra $5,000? Shields and Under Armour are giving away the ultimate holiday shopping spree. Now through December 13th, we're giving away a $1,000 Shields gift card every Monday. And on December 20th, one lucky winner will be drawn for a $5,000 Shields gift card. Register now at shields.com/win.
The next time you visit Eastern Iowa, check out the official local business partners of the Iowa Hawkeyes, the Hotel at Kirkwood Center, Bachmeyer Carpet One Floor and Home, the Jill Armstrong team with Skogman Realty, and Klosterman Construction, building custom homes for 20 years. Klosterman Construction is a premier custom home builder doing everything from remodels to exclusive custom homes. Klosterman takes the stress out of your building project. Award-winning designs, quality craftsmanship, and superior customer service. Call 319-545-7088.
Hy-Vee Mealtime To Go is mealtime made easy. Just order delicious meals online for convenient curbside pickup or have it delivered. Want breakfast? Hy-Vee Mealtime To Go. Need lunch? Hy-Vee Mealtime To Go. Doing dinner? Hy-Vee Mealtime To Go. Get pancakes, burgers, fried chicken, lasagna, Hai Chai Asian dishes, sushi, pizza, and more. If you're craving it, Hy-Vee Mealtime To Go has it with curbside pickup or delivery. Order today at Hy-Vee.com/mealtime.
Hawks outscored Illinois 22-14 in the second quarter, lead at 41-19. Check out the points in the paint. Iowa with 34, Illinois just with 8. Third quarter action coming up. This is Iowa Hawkeye women's basketball from Learfield.
Did you know that as a Mid-American Energy customer, nearly half of your life is powered by the wind energy we provide? That means when you're at home fixing a snack, or at work sending emails, you're using wind energy. Investing in wind helps us keep your rates low. Renewable wind energy. It's clean, affordable, and powerful. And it's one more way Mid-American Energy is obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
When you set up a savings goal with U.S. Bank, it grows with you. There's no limit to what you can crochet. Can do. Doesn't have to be crocheting, but it totally could be. Like the headphones you're listening to this ad with, you could totally crochet those. There's no telling where your savings goal will take you. Maybe you'll save enough for yarn to crochet your house or the whole town. Oh, right. Doesn't have to be crochet related.
Set up savings goals on the U.S. Bank mobile app, even for the wildest of dreams. U.S. Bank. We'll get there together. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
Texting while driving is a very dangerous form of distracted driving. Drivers who use handheld devices while driving are 4 times as likely to get into crashes that can injure themselves or others. Drivers of all ages simply don't realize the dangers that are posed when they take their eyes and minds off the road. Everyone needs to do their part. Help save lives. Don't text and drive. This message is brought to you by the Iowa Department of Public Safety, the Governor's Traffic Safety Bureau, and your local law enforcement.
Get your ice cold Bud Light Seltzer here. Even though you can't go to the game, doesn't mean the game can't be brought to you now here. Just go to budlight.com/delivery. That's budlight.com/delivery.
Give me 2 mangoes.
Coming at you. It's a little short. Ow. Sorry. You know what? I'm just going to walk them over to you.
Whenever there's a game to watch, there's a Bud Light there. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, and Bud Light Seltzer. IRC Beer, beer in Texas, St. Louis, Missouri.
Just underway in the third quarter as Sonano gets a bucket. Peebles answers with a three, and now Caitlin Clark pulls up from the right side and buries a three-pointer. And Peebles in transition from 15, couldn't hit it. Clark with the rebound all the way inside. Pass underneath to Sonano, couldn't get the left-handed layup to go. Hawkeyes get another opportunity. Marshall misfires from three, and Bostic comes down with the ball for Illinois. So Sonano a basket, Caitlin Clark a three, and Peebles a three for Illinois. And it's 46-22, just underway third quarter. Here's Brown on the left side. Now to Nye, top of the key. Angles right side. Now back to Brown with three to shoot. Drives down the left side of the lane. A little strong off the window. Rebound by Bostic. She goes back up, has it blocked by Sonano. Here's Clark. Will pull from three again and buries it just left to the top of the key. So 2 threes in the early going for Caitlin Clark. And she quickly has 14. 49-22. Marshall gets a hand on the ball and steals it. Ahead to Clark. Runs out in front of everybody and lays it up with the right hand. 2 more for Caitlin Clark. And a terrific start to the quarter for the Hawkeyes. And that means Illinois takes timeout. 6:49 left to go. Third quarter. Hawkeyes 51, Illinois 22. This is Hawkeye women's basketball from Learfield.
Iowa, we grow corn, a lot of corn. We love seeing our farmers in the fields, and although they're perfect strangers, we know them. We know them by their equipment covered in dust. We know them by their work ethic, where days off don't exist. We know them by the way they wave, passing strangers alike on a 2-lane road. We know them in the midst of our kitchen as we prepare another family meal. In Iowa, we grow corn, but the truth is, corn grows Iowa. The Iowa corn farmers are proud to be on the sidelines for the Iowa Hawkeyes.
These lakes hold a lot of stories, and all of them get better every time they're told. Because you've got 40-inch gators out there, giant lakers, crappies, sunnies, and walleye. So many walleye. Whatever you're after under the ice, Shields has what you need. Shields in-store and online at shields.com. Get ready. The ice is calling.
Multi-platinum country superstar Sarah Evans is bringing her Copy That tour to the newly remodeled event center at Riverside Casino and Golf Resort on May 21st.
And I could not ask for more. You were born to fly. No place that far.
Tickets are on sale now at riversidecasinoandresort.com.
Hawkeyes with 38 points in the paint already. And remember, against Minnesota had 54 as Iowa has outscored Illinois 10-3 to start the third quarter and lead 51-22. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Iowa Hawkeye women's basketball. Of course, today's game sponsor is Midwest One Bank. Cardiovascular disease claims the lives of 1 in 3 women, making it the leading cause of death, making more lives than all forms of cancer combined. This February 4th, join us on Wear Red Day to help raise awareness for Go Red for Women movement and save more lives from cardiovascular disease. Midwest One Bank is proud to support the American Heart Association in every community that it serves. Experience simply better banking at Midwest One Bank. thank you to Midwest One Bank for your partnership with the Hawkeyes and the American Heart Association. Out of the timeout. Along the baseline, shot is up by McKenzie. No good. She had 6 in the first half. Hawks get the running game going, and McKenna Warnock in deep. Lays it up with the right hand. Warnock with 6. Hawkeyes didn't get many fast break opportunities in the first 20 minutes because Illinois slowed the pace so much. Anastasia Sika drives down the left side of the lane. No. Bostic and Taiwo go after the ball. And it's a jump ball. And the arrow favors Illinois. So ball possession for the Fighting Illini along the baseline. Oden gets it into Brown. Brown is yet to score. Averages in double figures. Her jumper right wing, no. But rebound taken down by McKenzie, and then she lost control of it and out of bounds. And it will be Iowa basketball. (53-22). 5:51, third quarter. Hawks going after 5 in a row. Short jumper, right wing, in and out for Caitlin Clark. Bostic the rebound. Clark with a couple of threes in the quarter. Brown to Oden. Angles right side. Anastasia Sika gives it to Bostic. She got caught too far underneath the hoop, hit the bottom of it, and the ball is loose and dug up by Kylie Fierbach. And then she is fouled in the backcourt. Anastasia Sika picks up her second. O'Grady in, Kate Martin as well. Expect Iowa to use a lot of different combos in the third quarter, up 53-22. Inside Kate Martin, wide open. Left-handed layup off the window, and she has 6. Had 9 rebounds at Minnesota last Thursday. Oden angles left, loses control of the ball. Hawks now sit back in a 2-3 zone defense. Switch up defenses against Illinois to try to limit that penetration into the paint. And the ball is lost out of bounds by McKenzie. Went touch last by the Hawkeyes. And timeout on the court. Dodge Street Tire and Auto, locally owned and operated, has been voted best of the area for the 9th consecutive year. Visit Dodge Street Tire for all of your automotive needs, including the best deals on Goodyear and Toyo tires. Dodge Street Tire and Auto, celebrating 25 good years on the corner of Dodge and Church Streets. 4:53 left to go in the third. All Hawkeyes from Carver Hawkeye Arena. Iowa 55, Illinois 22. This is Hawkeye women's basketball from Learfield.
Get your ice cold Bud Light Seltzer here. Even though you can't go to the game, doesn't mean the game can't be brought to you now here. Just go to budlight.com/delivery. That's budlight.com/delivery.
Give me 2 mangoes.
Coming at you. It's a little short. Ow. Sorry. You know what? I'm just going to walk them over to you.
Whenever there's a game to watch, there's a Bud Light there. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, and Bud Light Seltzer. IRC Beer in Texas, St. Louis, Missouri.
The next time you visit Eastern Iowa, check out the official local business partners of the Iowa Hawkeyes. The Jill Armstrong team with Skogman Realty, Bachmeyer Carpet One, Floor and Home, Klosterman Construction, and the Hotel at Kirkwood Center, Iowa's premier luxury hotel, named Iowa Tourism's 2021 Hotel of the Year and awarded the AAA 4 Diamond Award for lodging. To make reservations, visit thehotelatkirkwood.com or call 877-751-5111 for more information.
Get your free COVID-19 vaccine at Hy-Vee. Go to Hy-Vee.com/mypharmacy to schedule an appointment. That's right, just go online and reserve your time. Getting your vaccine has never been easier. This is your shot to help protect yourself and your loved ones from the COVID-19 virus. Just go online to Hy-Vee.com/mypharmacy and schedule your COVID-19 vaccine. Don't delay. Make your appointment now.
(55-22) Iowa over Illinois. 4:53 left to go in the third. And Hawk fans, experience your home away from home at Coralville's finest all-suite hotels, Homewood Suites and the Home to Suites by Hilton. Each offer guests spacious suites, complimentary breakfast, 24-hour fitness center, pool, hot tub, guest laundry, and convenient locations. Let their warm and friendly staff take care of you and your family when you visit Hawkeye Country. Ball possession for Illinois. Fighting Illini get it in. Here's Oden. Baseline three-pointer is good. It'll count as 3 for now. Next timeout, they'll take a look. And Oden collides with Warnock after the whistle. Everybody's okay. Ball possession for the Hawks. Martin will have it. Right in front of us, courtside at Carver Hawkeye Arena. Gets it to Fierbach. Fierbach gets it back from Martin. Goes up with the right-handed layup on the left side. Fierbach with 5. And she's got a really quick first step. Floated nicely to the basket. 57-25 in favor of the Hawkeyes. Fierbach almost a steal. Very good defense along the perimeter as Brown does sneak baseline. And Kate Martin with a bump, and that is her first. A Fulter comes in. Sydney played almost 10 minutes against Minnesota and also appeared in the first couple of quarters today. Illinois basketball. Brown makes a move and floats up a 10-footer. No good. But Illinois gets after the rebound, gets it into Bostic. Now back outside, McKenzie, 15-footer right wing, no. And here's Kate Martin, another rebound. Crosses the timeline. Kate gives it to a Fulter. Here's Fierbach for 3. Got it right in front of the Iowa bench. Boy, if Kylie can produce like this off the bench, that would be a great thing for Iowa as McKenzie goes up and a block will be called on Kate Martin. Clark and Marshall back in for the Hawkeyes. For Taiwo and Fierbach. And that's Fierbach with 8. And Taiwo also had 8 points in the first 20 minutes. So McKenzie at the line. Will get a pair. First one, got it. Her first point of the quarter. Has 7, and it's 60-26. 3:38 left to go in the third. Second is no good up the left side of the rim. A Fulter the rebound along the baseline. To Clark in the front court for the Hawkeyes. Caitlin gets it to a Fulter. Marshall. Now Martin works the baseline, kicks it opposite side. Clark fakes a 3, drives in, layup, good. Nice pump fake by Caitlin Clark. Out behind the three-point arc, and then just nicely got into the paint and made the layup. There's another steal by Gabby Marshall. To Martin. Working the right side of the court now. Marshall brings it out, top of the key. Caitlin Clark for 30, no good. A Fulter the rebound at nice position on the inside. O'Grady picks up a loose ball. Now to Marshall, and the Hawkeyes will reset. Up 62-26. 2:31 left to go third quarter. Clark tried to get it to O'Grady, but it's knocked away by Bostic, who did the job defensively. Brown then tried to get it to Oden, and she threw it away. Threw it behind Oden out of bounds. And that'll bring Peebles And Nye back in for Illinois. Sonato returns. She has 16 at 14 at half. 62-26, 2:20 left to go, third quarter. Marshall, free throw line extended left. Hesitates, brings the ball in between the circles. Fierbach at the free throw line, kicks it back to Martin. Now inside, Sonato goes to work, right block, count the basket, and a foul on Kendall Bostic. Nice passing to create the angle to get the ball into Sonato. Bostic, her second. Lopez comes back. And Sonato, for the three-point play, swishes the free throw. 19 for Sonato, average of 20 this year. 65-26, exactly 2 minutes left to go, third quarter. Illinois basketball. Inside, a nice move by McKenzie. Missed the floater in the paint, and loose ball dug up by Gabby Marshall. To Martin, right wing, inside Sonato. All sorts of traffic, a little bit long on the shot. And Peebles comes away with it. And almost a steal by Kate Martin, who is pleading her case that it actually went off a Illinois player. But the Illini will have it along the sideline. 65-26. McKenzie gets it in. Marshall almost takes it away from Peebles. Boy, Gabby very active again defensively. Hawks slip back into that 2-3 zone, little high-low action, and Lopez goes up strong and finishes underneath the hoop. 65-28, 1:10 left to go, third quarter. Hawks with the lead in the basketball. Marshall drops it inside. Sonato, easy two with the left hand. 21 for Monica Sonato. That's 23 and 21 back-to-back. Here's a deep three-pointer that is good by Aaliyah Nye. That's her first three-pointer. She was 6 of 9 from behind the arc against Purdue at 19 points. She has 5 tonight. Clark and McKenzie get tangled up in the paint, and McKenzie will pick up her second. Just the third team foul in the quarter, so it'll be ball possession for the Hawkeyes. Clark will throw it in. Does so to Marshall, fakes a three, then pulls from 17. Shot no good. Contact on the shot, no call. And the ball rolls out of bounds. Touched last by Iowa. Contact on the jumper, but no call. Fierbach for Clark, 36.4 seconds left to go in the third. 67-31. Peebles across the timeline, angles left side, Marshall out on her. Here's McKenzie, drives down left side, kicks it to Peebles in the corner, and she had a foot out of bounds. So the Hawks can hold for one here at the end of the third quarter, up 67-31. Martin against McKenzie. 8, angles right side, slips a pass inside Sonato, and a charge is going to be called inside on Monica Sonato as she tried to make a move. So 4.3 left to go. Here is McKenzie from half court, off the back of the iron, and that'll do it for quarter number 3. Another good one for the Hawks as Iowa leads 67-31. Molly's Cupcakes, proudly serving their cookies and treats inside Carver Hawkeye Arena. For a taste of unique flavors you'll love, stop by their downtown Iowa City location for homemade cupcakes, cookies, cakes, bars, and coffee drinks. Molly's Cupcakes is a proud supporter of the Iowa Hawkeyes. We'll head to the fourth. When we come back, Iowa 67, Illinois 31. This is Hawkeye women's basketball from Learfield.
The sense of pride that comes from the life of a farmer. How many people can say they have a famous tan named after them, or be known for their wave when they drive past neighbors and strangers alike on a two-lane road? Whether it's a farmer's tan or the farmer's wave, we are proud to be known for a lot of things. We feel that pride every night at the dinner table, knowing we feed our family and yours. Iowa Corn is proud to be on the sidelines cheering on the Iowa Hawkeyes. In Iowa, we grow corn, but the truth is corn grows Iowa.
It's a new season. Get ready for more men's and women's college sports excellence. Trophies will be awarded in June to schools who take the top spot in the 2021-22 Learfield Directors Cup. The premier award recognizes one winning institution in all competitive divisions. Follow your favorite team's progress as seasonal standings are announced at L Directors Cup on Twitter and online at directorscup.org. The crowning achievement in college athletics.
When you set up a savings goal with U.S. Bank, it grows with you. There's no limit to what you can crochet. Can do. Doesn't have to be crocheting, but it totally could be. Like the headphones you're listening to this ad with, you could totally crochet those. There's no telling where your savings goal will take you. Maybe you'll save enough for yarn to crochet your house or the whole town. Oh, right. Doesn't have to be crochet related.
Set up savings goals on the U.S. Bank mobile app, even for the wildest of dreams. U.S. Bank. We'll get there together. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Well, the Hawkeyes have certainly dominated the series against Illinois. Lead it 59-19 and have won 24 of the last 28 matchups. Iowa took care of the Illini in Champaign last season, 107-68. 67-31 as we start the fourth quarter. Iowa outscored Illinois in the third, 26-12. Hawks with a basketball. First possession, quarter number 4. Starting 5 back in there. Warnock lost control of the basketball along the baseline. Dug up by Oden, goes all the way to the rim and can't finish, but is pushed by Monica Sonato, her third. So free throws for the 5'9" freshman Jayla Oden out of Baltimore, Maryland. First one rattles around, no good. In business, Mid-American Energy can help you save energy and add to your bottom line. Visit midamericanenergy.com to learn more. Second one, good by Oden. She has 5, had 11 and 6 boards against Purdue. Illinois' last contest. 67-32, Iowa with the lead in the basketball. Marshall for 3, count it, from the right wing. Her first hoop coming off a season high 16. Against Minnesota, 3 out of 4 from three-point range. Nye gets it cross court. Left side to Oden. Now Bostic, turnaround 16-foot jumper is good. Bostic with 6, and she's got that 17-foot range. 70-34. Hawks get it inside. Easy layup for Kate Martin with 8. Hawks really cutting nicely to the basket all night long, and there's a nice drive by Oden. Lays it up off the window. She has 7. Active player, likes to go off the dribble. Does a good job to get to the basket. Martin free again, goes up underneath. Contact with Bostic, no call. Lob pass down to Nye. She'll fire a three-pointer right wing. Strong. Rebound to McKenna Warnock. Now Marshall looks inside. Here's Clark. Free throw line extended left. Oden on her. Clark gets it back, and a push will be called on Jayla Oden. Fierbach for Martin. Ball possession for the Hawkeyes, up 72-36. Iowa and Penn State, Tuesday night. That is a 5 o'clock tip Central. And a foul before the Hawks could get the ball in. That'll go against McKenzie. Box set for the Hawkeyes. Clark with the ball. Out high to Marshall. She'll fire a three-pointer, rimming no from the top of the key. And the ball goes out of bounds. Touched last by the Hawks, Illinois basketball. Here's a pass down court, Nye along the baseline. No good. Just hadn't been able to get on track. Warnock throws it away. Saved by Fierbach somehow. Gets it back to Clark. Double clutch shot, no good from the right wing, about 10 feet. In transition, Oden feeds it left side. Nye, no good. Bostic battles for the rebound and gets it off to Anastasia Sika. And she goes up and is fouled by Fierbach. That's 2 on Kylie. Taiwo in for Marshall. And O'Grady for Sedano. First free throw, good. Hung on the rim and went in for Sara. Left-hander Reddy's second one, got it. 8 off the bench, and it's 72-38. 7:35 left to go in the ballgame. Clark has the ball batted away into the hands of Fierbach. Drives baseline, and then tries to get it to Clark. And the ball knocked away from her and out of bounds. And the Hawks will have it along the sideline. Clark had 10 points in the third quarter. Hawks get it in. Warnock, O'Grady goes to work in the paint, and a displacement foul is called on Bostic. Three on Bostic. Fulter for Warnock. 72-38. Hawks with the lead. Clark gets it in to Fierbach. Drives hard left side. Right-handed layup is up and no good. A little bit strong off the window, but a good hard move by Fierbach. And quickly down court, and an easy layup by Oden. Oden took it coast to coast, playing with a lot of energy still, which is a good sign if you're Illinois. Fierbach for 3, no good off the left side. Rebound Oden. 72-40. Illinois in transition, looking to start to run. Shot is blocked into the hands of Clark, and she'll drive in. Little floater is short. And Caitlin, nope, gets the ball back. And a jump ball is called. Clark and Bostic. And possession arrow will favor the Fighting Illini. Rubin back in for the 6-10 Illinois. 1-4 in league play. Only victory against Wisconsin. Slow the pace. Oden with the basketball. Keep that right-handed dribble going. Screening underneath. And a high screen, Rubin. And the pull-up jumper from 17 is good for Oden. And she's starting to really look for the basket. Has 11, had 1 at the half. A Fulter gets it to O'Grady. Back to a Fulter. Whistle before the shot went in. So the foul will be called on Anastasia Sika. That's 3, and A.J. Ettinger comes in for O'Grady. Ball possession for the Hawkeyes. Clark looks inside to a Fulter, takes a couple of dribbles, short shot is no good. Ettinger gets it back. Here's Taiwo for 3, got it. Swishes it just left to the top of the key. Taiwo with 11. Good production by Taiwo and Fierbach off the bench, and it's 75-42. 5:40 left to go in the ballgame. 2 road games for the Hawks this week. Inside, Rubin kicks it back out to Anastasia Sika. 3-pointer no good. Right wing, Hawks with a rebound. Here's Clark all the way to the rim. Gives a pass off to Ettinger. Layup, good. (77-42). Hawks scored 105 at Minnesota. Tough to do in a game like this, but Illinois, for the most part, has really slowed the pace as Rubin goes to work on the right baseline and lays it up off the window. Here's Clark. Feeds baseline to Ettinger. Lost control of the ball to Lopez. Here's McKenzie. Works it to Nye. Hawks have done a terrific job on her, leading scorer, only with 5 points. Almost a steal by a Fulter. A 3-pointer is no good. And it's an air ball by Anastasia Sika. Clark with the save. Out of Fierbach. Clark fakes a 3. Nye comes out on her. Whips a pass inside to Ettinger. Goes up and had it slip off the front of the iron. Approaching 4 minutes left to go. 77-44. Illinois with the basketball. McKenzie gives it off to Nye. She drives the paint, and a push will be called on Caitlin Clark. That's 2. And the Hawks leading the score. And timeout on the court. We know that Iowa grows a lot of corn, but in reality, corn grows Iowa. Corn grows our livestock, our economy, and our athletes. Put on your best face for the Iowa Corn Cam. Follow Iowa Corn on Facebook to be corn-fed. 3:54 left to go in the fourth. Iowa 77, Illinois 44. This is Hawkeye women's basketball from Learfield.
Are you looking to downsize from your family home to begin your retirement years? Our Oak Knoll East campus is for you. I'm Steve Rowe, Executive Director at Oak Knoll. Our new campus has many unique amenities for your active lifestyle, in addition to providing the same great services that Oak Knoll has offered our residents for over 50 years. We're now open and have a few 2-bedroom apartments still available. Call me at 319-351-1720 or visit oakknoll.com to set up your personal tour. Go Hawks!
Get your ice cold Bud Light Seltzer here. Even though you can't go to the game, doesn't mean the game can't be brought to you now here. Just go to budlight.com/delivery. That's budlight.com/delivery.
Give me 2 mangoes.
Coming at you. It's a little short. Ow. Sorry. You know what? I'm just going to walk them over to you.
Whenever there's a game to watch, there's a Bud Light there. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, and Bud Light Seltzer. IRC Beer, beer in Texas, St. Louis, Missouri.
Hawkeyes have outscored Illinois through 3 quarters easily, and Illinois has picked it up a little bit here in the fourth as Iowa has started to use a lot of players. Illinois has outscored Iowa 13-10 in the fourth, but previous to that, 19-5 in the first, 22-14 in the second, 26-12 in the third. The Iowa Lottery's Insta-Play games are fast and fun to play. They're like scratch tickets without the scratching. Right now, enter any non-winning Instaplay ticket for your chance to win big cash prizes. Visit www.ialottery.com/VIP to learn more. So after the Clark foul, McKenzie at the free throw line. She has 7 points and is 3 out of 4 from the stripe. Illinois has continued to play hard. So 2 shots coming for McKenzie. Who has a career high of 23 points and misfires on the first one. Out of Brooklyn Park, Minnesota, a 5'10" freshman. Makes the second. She has 8. Addie O'Grady back for the Hawkeyes. Clark on the bench now with 18 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists. O'Grady to Ettinger as her left-handed shot blocked. Nice job by Rubin. Well-run play. Hawkeyes had the high post angle pass to along the baseline. Lob pass into O'Grady. She's doubled. Gets it to a Fulter. Baseline jumper from 15, no. O'Grady hustles after the rebound, then loses control of it and out of bounds over to Illinois. Oden out of Nye. Top of the key, McKenzie being guarded by Fierbach. And now here's a three-pointer right wing that is buried by Amusen. So Lappa Amusen. First basket. Fierbach in the paint. Kicks it left side to a Fulter. Uses an O'Grady screen, looks inside. Now back to Kylie. And she drives baseline, goes up strong, and finishes with the right hand on the left side. Good, quick first step by Fierbach, who has 10. And a layup, Oden is strong. Rebound taken down by a Fulter. 79-48, Hawks on top. And here's a three-pointer, Ettinger, no. A Fulter goes after the rebound. And it's touched last by Illinois underneath the basket. And we'll stay with the Hawkeyes. Kylie Fierbach, that's her career high as a Hawkeye. 10 points, had 9 against Samford. And Taiwo for 3, didn't get it to go. Unkind bounce that time, and all the way to the rim. McKenzie is fouled in the act of shooting. O'Grady will pick up her first. Lopez for Rubin. So Kylie Fierbach. First free throw, no good. Second one also no good. Battle for the rebound, dug up by A.J. Ettinger. And a double foul going to be called. So O'Grady, Amusen as well. So just a double foul. Still be Iowa basketball. 79-48. Hawks will move their record to 12-4, 6-1 in the Big Ten. That's only one of 3 teams with 1 loss or less as a Fulter has her shot blocked in the paint. Out of bounds over to Iowa. Stay with the Hawks. Fierbach will throw it in. We're under 2. 16 on the shot clock. Fierbach looks inside and then kicks it left side to Taiwo. Back to Fierbach for 3. That's an air ball into the hands of Amuson. Amuson gets it back, pulls the trigger for 3, top of the key, and drills it. So that's 2 threes here in the fourth quarter for her. And it's 79-48. Taiwo for 3. Got it from the left wing. Tomi Taiwo with 14. And that's a season high for her. As Oden hits a 3-pointer from the left wing. She has 14. And that's actually a career high for Tomi Taiwo as we're under a minute. As a Fulter crashes in, and that'll be a charge on Sydney Fulter. 82-54. 58 seconds left to go. So Taiwo, previous high was 13 at Ohio State last season. Has 14 here. Here's Nye, top of the key 3, no good off the window. She just has not been able to get on track, much to the Iowa defense. A Fulter, now to O'Grady, 17 feet away. Taiwo, how about another 3-pointer? This one no good, right in front of the Iowa bench. Weak side rebound taken up by Amuson. 20 seconds. And there's a jumper that'll go down for Oden. Hit it from 18 feet. Oden has 16. And the Hawks will just dribble this one out. In control for 40 minutes. And that'll do it. Another home victory for the Hawkeyes as the domination over Illinois continues. Hawks win it 82-56. Now 12-4 and 6-1 in Big Ten play. Illinois falls to 6-11 and 1-5. Hawks now look forward to a couple of road games this week. Tuesday night at Penn State, Friday night at Northwestern. We'll be back with the postgame show from Carver Hawkeye Arena. Iowa 82, the Fighting Illini 56. This is Hawkeye women's basketball from Learfield.
When you set up a savings goal with U.S. Bank, it grows with you. There's no limit to what you can crochet. Can do. Doesn't have to be crocheting, but it totally could be. Like the headphones you're listening to this ad with, you could totally crochet those. There's no telling where your savings goal will take you. Maybe you'll save enough for yarn to crochet your house or the whole town. Oh, right. Doesn't have to be crochet related.
Set up savings goals on the U.S. Bank mobile app, even for the wildest of dreams. U.S. Bank. We'll get there together. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Every day you use energy to power your life, to wake up, to stay connected.
Hi, this is John. Oh, hey.
To feed your loved ones. Dinner! You don't even have to think about it, because at MidAmerican Energy, we do. We work hard to bring you energy you can count on every day, because the most important thing we put our energy into is you. We're MidAmerican Energy, and we're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Get your ice cold Bud Light Seltzer here. Even though you can't go to the game, doesn't mean the game can't be brought to you now here. Just go to budlight.com/delivery. That's budlight.com/delivery.
Give me 2 mangoes.
Coming at you. It's a little short. Ow. Sorry. You know what? I'm just going to walk them over to you.
Whenever there's a game to watch, there's a Bud Light there. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, and Bud Light Seltzer, IRC Beer, beer in Texas, St. Louis, Missouri.
Texting while driving is a very dangerous form of distracted driving. Drivers who use handheld devices while driving are 4 times as likely to get into crashes that can injure themselves or others. Drivers of all ages simply don't realize the dangers that are posed when they take their eyes and minds off the road. Everyone needs to do their part. Help save lives. Don't text and drive. This message is brought to you by the Iowa Department of Public Safety, the Governor's Traffic Safety Bureau, and your local law enforcement.
Are you looking to downsize from your family home to begin your retirement years? Our Oak Knoll East campus is for you. I'm Steve Rowe, Executive Director at Oak Knoll. Our new campus has many unique amenities for your active lifestyle, in addition to providing the same great services that Oak Knoll has offered our residents for over 50 years. We're now open and have a few 2-bedroom apartments still available. Call me at 319-351-1720 or visit oakknoll.com to set up your personal tour. Go Hawks!
Welcome back courtside, Carver Hawkeye Arena. A Sunday night victory for the Iowa Hawkeyes over the Illinois Fighting Illini. Final score 82-56. Just a complete domination tonight as Iowa led for 39 minutes and 28 seconds. Outscoring Illinois in the first quarter 19-5, 22-14 in the second, 26-12. Came out really strong in the third. And Illinois, in mop-up time, did outscore Iowa in the fourth, 25-15. So you look back to Thursday night's contest at Minneapolis, where Iowa gave up 12 points in the third, 3 in the fourth, and couple that with giving up 5 in the first tonight, and 14 in the second, and 12 in the third. How about that for 5 straight quarters of basketball, where the high watermark, high point total for the opposition was 14. Take a look at some of the individual numbers. Monica Serrano led the Hawks in scoring tonight with 21 points. Led 4 players in double figures. She had 21 points and 6 rebounds in 25 minutes and 14 seconds of play. Didn't shoot as well as she normally does from the field, 9 of 15. Caitlin Clark had 18 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists. Did turn it over 6 times and also had 2 steals. Good news off the bench for Iowa as Kylie Fierbach, a career high in a Hawkeye uniform, with 10 points on 4 of 8 from the floor and hit 2 out of 5 from three-point range. And then Tomi Taiwo, a career high for her, 6 out of 7 from the floor, 2 of 3 from 3, and 14 points. McKenna Warnock, 6 points and 7 rebounds. Kate Martin had 8 and 4 boards. Gabby Marshall, 3 and 3 rebounds, but had 5 assists and also had 3 steals, and also tipped probably 2 or 3 more as well that were almost steals, and certainly disrupted Illinois offensively. No points for Addie O'Grady, who played 12 minutes and 34 seconds. And Sydney Fulter did not score in 13 minutes and 36 seconds. AJ Ediger did have a basket as she played 6 minutes and also 6 seconds. For Illinois, 1 player in double figures as Jayla Oden came off the bench, played 21 minutes and 9 seconds and had 16 points. Other scoring for Illinois, Kendall Bostic with 6 but had 12 rebounds. She averages in double figures rebounds, a transfer from Michigan State, led all rebounders tonight with 12. Lopez had a basket. Demila Brown did not score. She was 0 of 7 from the floor. Jada Peebles, who Iowa did a terrific job on, only had 3. And Nye, leading scorer for the Fighting Illini, Aaliyah Nye, had only 5 points on 2 of 10. She was 1 out of 7 from three-point range. And Anastasia Sika had 6 points in the first half, ended up with 8 off the bench. She played 21 minutes and 43 seconds. Eva Rubin had 3. McKinsey had 7, and certainly played well in the second half as well. And Emuson came on to have a couple of three-pointers for 6 as Jayla Oden off the bench led the way for Illinois with 16. 54 points in the paint for the Hawkeyes tonight. That matched the total in Minneapolis on Thursday. So that's 108 points in the paint in 2 games for the Hawkeyes, as Iowa got 26 points off the bench. Illinois got 40, but 26 for the Hawkeyes, very, very good. Iowa biggest lead was 39 points, that with 2:07 left to go in the third at a 12-0 scoring run midway through the third quarter as well. Iowa wins it 82-56. Victory number 12 on the year against 4 defeats, and really more importantly now 6-1 in Big Ten play and hitting the road this weekend, but playing with a ton of confidence as Iowa will be road warriors here with 4 of the next 5 away from Carver Hawkeye Arena, and hopefully that Indiana game, which was supposed to happen tonight, will be rescheduled sometime in February. Things are looking good for that. 82-56, Iowa over Illinois from Carver Hawkeye Arena. Post-game show rolls along after the break. This is Hawkeye women's basketball from Learfield.
Texting while driving is a very dangerous form of distracted driving. Drivers who use handheld devices while driving are 4 times as likely to get into crashes that can injure themselves or others. Drivers of all ages simply don't realize the dangers that are posed when they take their eyes and minds off the road. Everyone needs to do their part. Help save lives. Don't text and drive. This message is brought to you by the Iowa Department of Public Safety, the Governor's Traffic Safety Bureau, and your local law enforcement.
When you set up a savings goal with U.S. Bank, it grows with you. There's no limit to what you can crochet. Can do. Doesn't have to be crocheting, but it totally could be. Like the headphones you're listening to this ad with, you could totally crochet those. There's no telling where your savings goal will take you. Maybe you'll save enough for yarn to crochet your house or the whole town. Oh, right. Doesn't have to be crochet related.
Set up savings goals on the U.S. Bank mobile app, even for the wildest of dreams. U.S. Bank. We'll get there together. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Get your ice cold Bud Light Seltzer here. Even though you can't go to the game, doesn't mean the game can't be brought to you now here. Just go to budlight.com/delivery. That's budlight.com/delivery.
Give me 2 mangoes.
Coming at you. It's a little short. Ow. Sorry. You know what? I'm just going to walk them over to you.
Whenever there's a game to watch, there's a Bud Light there. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, and Bud Light Seltzer. IRC Beer in Texas, St. Louis, Missouri.
The next time you visit Eastern Iowa, check out the official local business partners of the Iowa Hawkeyes. The Jill Armstrong team with Skogman Realty, Bachmeyer Carpet One, Floor and Home, Klosterman Construction, and the Hotel at Kirkwood Center, Iowa's premier luxury hotel, named Iowa Tourism's 2021 Hotel of the Year and awarded the AAA 4 Diamond Award for lodging. To make reservations, visit thehotelatkirkwood.com or call 877-751-5111 for more information.
Hawks led for 39 minutes and 28 seconds. And Illinois never led in this contest as Iowa had 4 players in double figures. Monica Sedano leading the way with 21. Caitlin Clark with 18. And then great productivity off the bench as Tomi Taiwo had a career-high 14. And Kylie Fierbach had 10, and the best that she has had from a point standpoint. In a Iowa Hawkeye uniform, Jan Jensen joins us from a happy locker room, and that's, Coach, now 5 in a row, and boy, things just feel better now, don't they, than they did maybe a couple of weeks ago.
It's amazing what winning can do, isn't it?
And how you win, right?
Yes, yes. Yeah, we were very, very pleased we could rest people because we play our starters a lot of minutes a lot of the time. And we just haven't been able to this year with the stopping and the starting of the season, losing some games early, get a lot of minutes for our younger kids. So it was really nice that we could have a game like this and get Sydney in, who's really coming in practice, AJ getting her in a little bit. Obviously, Addison has gotten more minutes to breathe Monica. So it was a nice win. You know, we were a little colder. I was kind of hoping our great shooting at Minnesota would have just carried over, but obviously that first half, were we 1 for 7 or 1 for 8? But the positive thing is that we didn't shoot more, right? It's like what we've done sometimes in the year early, we'd shoot like 19 of them, and we were like 3 for 19, you know, that type of thing. So we were a little smarter trying to take higher percentage shots. And then we got going in the second half a little bit more. But these games, they're fun because you can, you know, do different things, try to work on different things, get people in the game. But they're also a little, sometimes you can't get that as much flow. And especially, I think, if you're hitting on all cylinders, you can really get that crowd into it. But we were a little bit colder in the first half. But there were some, you know, I think, fun moments. Illinois, obviously, they're just, you know, they didn't have a game today. And they've had some moments throughout the season, but they just haven't been a consistent contender.
But the defense, boy, has it been there, because I know part of what we talked about on Thursday night and certainly today as well is make teams shoot tough twos, especially if they're good three-point shooting teams. And Illinois, 7 of 21 from three-point range, but several of those late. But really, I thought in the first 3 quarters made Illinois take tough shots. And you got to like the way this defense is. Illinois scores in the first 3 quarters 5, 14, and 12.
Yeah, I thought our defense to start the game was really, really good. I mean, we gave up, what'd you say, 5 in the first? And we want to work on our zone a little bit. I felt the zone, we did that more in the third quarter. Fourth quarter, I didn't know. We gave up a little bit more in it. But I still want our zone to look a little bit better. But then it's hard to grade it because we had a lot of different people in. When we were trying to work on it, playing a couple different spots. But I'm very happy with the way that we've committed to defense. It seems like, you know, Minnesota game, this game especially, you know, they haven't been the best of offensive, you know, performers. Now, Minnesota can score. I think it was a little bit of them really folding early, and then hopefully, you know, a lot of us making them do that. But I do think our defense is improving, and the second half I don't think we did the best at containing the drive, however, whether we were in zone or player. But I'll know a little bit more when I go back and watch the film.
But good bench production. Tomi Taiwo, I mentioned a career-high 14 points.
So happy to
Kylie
see that.
Fierbach had 10 points, knocked down a couple of three-pointers, and that's going to be important going forward.
Yeah, it really is. We've been missing a little bit of the consistent bench performances. And today was kind of interesting because, you know, McKenna played good defense, had 7 boards, but didn't, you know, wasn't hitting or didn't take as many shots, obviously. But then you have, you know, Tomi coming off the bench and in her time, you know, finding a way to get 7 up and hitting 6 of them. I think that's the most exciting thing is she was 2 for 3 from threes and then was 6 for 7 overall. So if we can get our bench playing like that and being consistent, that's going to bode really, really well as we, you know, hit this stretch of our season. And this week's going to be a real challenge.
It's a big week. What, 4 of the next 5 on the road start with Penn State on Tuesday, Northwestern on Friday, and then 1 home game, and then a couple more road games at Wisconsin and Michigan.
Yeah, and it's just different because of the COVID situation where we had to reschedule Penn State and reschedule Illinois and reschedule Indiana. And just thanks to the crowd that was in attendance today, because we were a little unsure because it was on and it was off, and it's a different opponent, and then it's this opponent. So we just have to be nimble, I think. I mean, all of us, right? Whether you're talking about a basketball season or a teacher in education or a corporation or a family. I mean, COVID is just still weird and odd. So this will be a good challenge because we've never done this before, played. We're going to get on a plane tomorrow and not just go a little distance. We're going to go all the way to Pennsylvania. And then exciting, though, for our fans, that will be on the Big Ten Network. It got picked up on 5 o'clock on Tuesday, Central Time. Then we get home, a little bit late still, but thankfully get that hour, have a day, but then drive again to Northwestern. And Northwestern's had our number a little bit. So we need to kind of shore up our zone. They play all zone, and so does Penn State. So we put in a couple different things. We thought Illinois might show more zone against us today, but they did not. And then, of course, we host a really good Ohio State team at home a week from tomorrow night, right? Monday?
Right, Monday night, yeah.
So it is a big week. It'll be a big challenge, but we've really liked how our kids have shown a lot of resiliency.
And played well on the road.
Yeah, we have. So here's to that continuing.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Jan, appreciate it.
Yeah, well, thank you, Rob.
Had a big night, and great to see you again, and we'll see you tomorrow night.
Well, we'll see you tomorrow night is
A lot,
right.
right?
That's exactly. And just, again, thanks to our great fans. Boy, we heard you. You're with us, and we're so appreciative, and can't thank you enough. And special hello to my friends and family in Southwest Iowa, especially my dad. He's got a little health issues going on, so sending big prayers out to him. And go Hawks.
Absolutely. Jan, appreciate it. Associate Head Coach Jan Jensen on the postgame show. Appreciate her comments, as always, after Iowa defeats Illinois for victory number 12 on the year, 82-56. Back with more postgame from Carver Hawkeye after the break. This is Iowa Hawkeye women's basketball from Learfield.
Get your ice cold Bud Light Seltzer here. Even though you can't go to the game, doesn't mean the game can't be brought to you now here. Just go to budlight.com/delivery. That's budlight.com/delivery.
Give me 2 mangoes.
Coming at you. It's a little short. Ow. Sorry. You know what? I'm just going to walk them over to you.
Whenever there's a game to watch, there's a Bud Light there. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, and Bud Light Seltzer, IRC Beer, beer in Texas, St. Louis, Missouri.
Anything can happen when the Cyclones and Hawkeyes come to compete. It's where the rubber meets the road. Neighbors become rivals and friends become foes. Some go home broken-hearted, while others are victorious. When the dust finally settles, one thing stands true. No matter which side you're on, you're part of tradition for those who are Iowan through and through. We're Iowa Corn, a proud sponsor of the Iowa Corn Cy-Hawk Series. In Iowa, we grow corn, but the truth is, corn grows Iowa.
When you set up a savings goal with U.S. Bank, it grows with you. There's no limit to what you can crochet. Can do. Doesn't have to be crocheting, but it totally could be. Like the headphones you're listening to this ad with, you could totally crochet those. There's no telling where your savings goal will take you. Maybe you'll save enough for yarn to crochet your house or the whole town. Oh, right. Doesn't have to be crochet related.
Set up savings goals on the U.S. Bank mobile app, even for the wildest of dreams. U.S. Bank. We'll get there together. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC. Multi-platinum country superstar Sarah Evans is bringing her Copy That tour to the newly remodeled event center at Riverside Casino and Golf Resort on May 21st.
And I could not ask for more. You were born to fly. No place that far.
Tickets are on sale now at riversidecasinoandresort.com.
This is John.
Hey, my name is John Jackson.
He's not some actor. He's a steward of the land with a John Deere 3 Series tractor and a PTO Quick Connect that hooks up rear implements with a single click. John runs with us because to him, there's nothing more important than connecting with the land. Nothing runs like a Deere. Hear John's story at Deere.com.
Stop by your local John Deere dealer for a test drive today or learn more at Deere.com. Your Iowa John Deere dealers, proud sponsors of Hawkeye basketball.
82-56, Iowa over Illinois. The only meeting between the two teams this year. Iowa does not head to Champaign, but will head to Penn State for a Tuesday contest. That's a 5 o'clock Central tip. Let's head to the Iowa locker room and get the comments from head coach Lisa Bluter as she talks about the defense that started the game.
Well, I thought we came out defensively and did a great job in that first quarter. Holding them to 5 points. And, only 19 going into halftime. So very happy with that. But we dominated the paint, 54-16. It just dominated the paint. And I really liked what Kylie and Tommy did for us off the bench today. Tommy has a career high. Her shooting was excellent, 6 for 7, 2 for 3. She had a couple rebounds. She had a steal for us. Really nice to see. And then, of course, 22 assists on 13 turnovers. I really like that.
And no one played over 30 minutes today.
How is that for going into Penn State on Tuesday?
Yeah, so important. You know, we really wanted to balance out the minutes today. Like you said, nobody played above 30 minutes today, and that was by design. We really wanted to be able to rest a little bit because, you know, now we got to have a practice and get on a flight tomorrow all the way out to Happy Valley and then play on Tuesday night. So a one-day prep, not really used to a one-day prep, and then you were worried about fatigue and going on the road now for two road games. But we've done really well on the road, so I expect the same.
And Hawkeye fans showed up today. What can you say about them?
Just terrific crowd again. I mean, I'm just so, you know, it just makes you so proud to be a Hawkeye when, you know, we have recruits here and they see the great crowd, they see how energetic you are and how just people get into it so much. And so, love our Hawks, really proud to be a Hawk.
Awesome. Thank you, Coach Bluter.
Thanks to Coach Bluter and Hannah Osman with the Iowa communications staff. Heads up Iowa women's basketball in that department for her help in the locker room after tonight's victory by the Hawkeyes over Illinois, 82-56. We'll be back and listen in on some of tonight's top plays and check the scoreboard. This is Hawkeye women's basketball from Learfield.
Well, we grow corn, a lot of corn. We love seeing our farmers in the fields, and although they're perfect strangers, we know them. We know them by their equipment covered in dust. We know them by their work ethic, where days off don't exist. We know them by the way they wave, passing strangers alike on a two-lane road. We know them in the midst of our kitchen as we prepare another family meal. In Iowa, we grow corn, but the truth is, corn grows Iowa. The Iowa corn farmers are proud to be on the sidelines for the Iowa Hawkeyes.
At Mid-American Energy, being obsessively, relentlessly at your service means delivering reliable, affordable energy to you. And it also means marking underground utility lines before you break ground to keep you safe. Trimming trees to keep them away from electric lines so power is there when you need it. And it means working safely and quickly to power your home and business, no matter what the weather. Obsessively, relentlessly at your service. That's Mid-American Energy.
The next time you visit Eastern Iowa, check out the official local business partners of the Iowa Hawkeyes, the hotel at Kirkwood Center, Klosterman Construction, the Jill Armstrong team with Skogman Realty, and Bachmeyer Carpet One, Floor and Home of the beautiful Guarantee. Bachmeyer Carpet One is proud to support the Hawkeyes. If you're looking to remodel, build a new home, or just redo a room, we are your flooring store. Outstanding design and sales staff with the knowledge to guide you in a friendly, stress-free atmosphere. Bachmeyer Carpet One. Come visit us.
College sports fans now have access to hundreds of weekly podcasts that zero in on the college sports world. Now available in the Varsity Podcast Network and part of the new Varsity app. The app is free and available from wherever you get your favorite apps. Download the Varsity app today to have access to hundreds of national podcasts as well as your favorite team-focused podcasts. The Varsity Podcast Network, now available for free on the Varsity app. Download from the App Store and listen today.
Hawks win it 82-56, and will probably move up in the rankings after a couple of big victories this week over Minnesota 105-49 and Illinois 82-56 before a couple of road games this week. Let's check the U.S. Bank scoreboard. We know at U.S. Bank that you invest in a community, the community invests in you. We are committed to providing high-quality, innovative products and services that meet the needs and demands of our customers. U.S. Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Finals, Big Ten women's basketball, Maryland over Northwestern. Hawks will be there Friday night in Evanston, 87-59. Ohio State 80, Rutgers 71. Michigan State gets by Minnesota 74-71, and Wisconsin defeats Penn State 69-57. That's an upset in Madison. Two NFL scores, one final today as the Los Angeles Rams hung on and defeated Tampa Bay 30-27. And at the half, Kansas City and Buffalo tied at 14. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Iowa Hawkeye Women's Basketball. And as we conclude our postgame show from Carver Hawkeye Arena, let's listen in on some of today's top plays. Clark down the right side, goes up, layup short. Illinois did a good job to get back defensively, but loose ball dug up by Marshall. Now to Fierbach for three, and she swishes that from the right wing. Looks inside, now whips it to Taiwo, who works the baseline and goes strong to the basket. Good strong move on the baseline by Tomi Taiwo. And Astusasika lost control of it. Clark all the way to the rim, coast to coast, and lays it up and in. Here's McKenzie, drives down the right side of the paint off the window and gets it to go. Crawled over the right side of the rim. McKenzie gets her first basket. Clark in transition, right-handed layup, count it. And she is fouled, and a chance for a three-point play. So just like that, Clark answers. And a steal by Taiwo on the inbounds pass and lays it up and in. A quick four from Tomi Taiwo energizes the crowd. Bostic, she goes back up, has it blocked by Sonano. Here's Clark. Will pull from three again and buries it just left to the top of the key. Tosses the timeline. Kate gives it to a Folter. Here's Fierbach for three. Got it right in front of the Iowa bench. Boy, if Kylie can produce like this off the bench, that would be a great thing for Iowa. As she had 10 points and a career high in a Hawkeye uniform, and also Tomi Taiwo, a career high with 14. Sonano leads the way with 21. Caitlin Clark with 18. 4 players in double figures for the Hawkeyes as they defeat Illinois by the final score of 82-56. Our next game broadcast will be on Tuesday night from University Park, Pennsylvania. Iowa at Penn State. That is a 5 o'clock Central tip, so we will be on the air at 4:45 with Coach Bluter and the pregame show. And then on Wednesday night, it'll be Hawk Talk from 6 until 7 from Bumps at Finkbine Golf Course. Final score once again, Iowa 82, Illinois 56. I'm Rob Brooks. Thanks so much for listening, and we'll talk to you Tuesday night from Pennsylvania.
Hawkeye women's basketball has been brought to you by Bud Light. It's for the fans. Hy-Vee, the official grocer partner of Iowa Hawkeyes basketball. Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle. The Iowa Governor's Traffic Safety Bureau, who remind you to click it or ticket, day or night. University of Iowa Healthcare, changing medicine, changing lives. U.S. Bank, life keeps moving. We're here for every step. U.S. Bank, member FDIC. Iowa Lottery, win a warehouse dash or up to $100,000 in cash with the Iowa Lottery. And by Authentic Brand. Look authentic, feel authentic, be authentic. Get your game day gear online at authentic-brand.com. The preceding has been a Learfield presentation on the Hawkeye Sports Network.